I'm Gracie Rainbow, and I'm with the new appointed athletic director, Mr. Kane. Welcome to Floyd Central.
Thank you, Gracie. Happy to be here.
How are you today?
I'm doing well.
Well, I have some questions for you. Mr. Kane, what made you to become a athletic director?
When I was going to school in high school, I didn't really care much for school, so really got into sports. That's what really pulled me in. I played all my life. I played football, baseball, basketball. After school, I wanted to be a dentist, I thought. I did that for a little bit, worked with a dentist over the summer and didn't like it, so didn't know what I wanted to do next, and ended up going back to school and coaching JV baseball, and then ended up coaching varsity baseball, middle school basketball. So athletics have always been a part of my life, and just excited to get back into it.
Well, that's nice. What attracted you to Floyd Central?
Floyd Central is an awesome school. It's got beautiful facilities. It's got great teams, great families, great people. And when the opportunity became open, and after knowing that Mr. Sequeira has worked really hard to get this program and all the programs, where they're moving in a good direction, it's just an honor to even be considered for it. So when the opening was there, I couldn't help but take an interest and kind of see where it took me, and here I am.
Well, on that point, what are some things we can expect from you for this year?
Visibility. It doesn't matter to me what the sport is. I think you just get out and you watch. You get to know the kids. You get to know the families. You get to know the people as they're out and about. But I'm excited for the competition too. I like to be out and watch our kids perform. But more importantly, also perform in the classroom. So just being out and about, working with coaches, working with staff, and just kind of helping our student athletes remember to focus on being both, students and athletes, but also being good leaders.
So I saw that you had a financial background. So what do you think is more important, a financial background or an athletic background?
Definitely athletic for this role. I think the financial background kind of helps keep a little bit in there. I think my administrative background working in schools is also a benefit. So I think all those things combined help, but really the athletics and having played and been a part of so many teams and organizations, it just helps to kind of know the feeling of what coaches and athletes are in need of and what to look for and what to listen to.
So, what is your opinion on the new IHSAA rule?
It's going to be a challenge for everybody, and everybody's playing by the same rules. So we're just going to have to learn to navigate that rule like everybody else is, and make sure we follow it. But also, I think good programs attract good students, good athletes, and that's what it's after. So all you can control is what you can control, and you put some good programs and good things out there, people will be attracted to it, and they'll stay with us and come to us. And that's what it's going to be about, is getting the best of the best, and you do that by being the best.
Well, what is your vision for the future of Floyd Central Athletics?
Again, the best, wherever you are. We have great facilities, we have great families, great community. You put all those things together, we should have winning programs regardless of what the sport is. I want to win in every aspect of the game. Winning on the field is great, and also having graduates going off to college, whether they're going to play in college or whether they're just going to be successful and they're going to be business owners or contributors to society. So making sure we have good products coming on and off the field is what it's all about.
How do you plan on achieving these goals?
Again, visibility and clarity, making sure people know that we're working towards it. I always believe in accountability, so if you're going to ask somebody for something, you got to make sure you hold them accountable for it. And that's coaches, that's players, and I think by holding coaches accountable, I think coaches then can hold players accountable, and as a team, we can really work towards that goal of just being good leaders in the community.
Well, with the idea of a community, what are your ideas to connect with the community while you're here?
Being visible, again, at all those different events, but inviting them in and working with the youth sports, working with all these travel organizations, getting those people together at the table. I think by having a good program out on the field, whether it's basketball, football, baseball, softball, golf, tennis, pick one, it doesn't make much difference. A good program is going to attract people, and then when they're here, you got to make sure you sell that by having great facilities, having it organized, making sure things are running smoothly. So all that behind the scenes work has to be taken care of before you get out there and really make it work. But then you promote it. You got to celebrate it, get it out there in front of folks. We got a great studio here I'm getting to learn about right now. Meeting the folks in here and bringing student athletes and putting them in front of the camera and letting them tell their stories and getting people excited about the athletics, as well as staff that aren't coaches, getting the teachers in the community here excited about the athletics. The more we can do that, the better our programs can be.
So I know you said you had a background in working for schools, so what do you think of some challenges from transitioning from being a principal into being an athletic director?
One of the biggest challenges is I'm working at Scrivener Middle School where we wear red and black, and we've got some really good athletes that I'm still going to root for, but out here we wear green and yellow, so you got to make sure you're supporting these teams, but can't forget about those great kids I've gotten to work with for 4 years. So separating that a little bit from a previous position into this one's a little difficult, as well as, I got to get to know the coaches, got to get out and know those. As a principal, you don't get to know the coaches coaches as well, but I'm going to be working really closely with them in this role, and I'm excited about that. And it's going to be a challenge because there's so many student athletes. But as a principal, I pride myself on knowing kids, knowing their names, knowing their backgrounds, and I think I can do the same thing with our athletes, getting out there and seeing them at work, whether it's at practice or whether it's in a game or just in the hallway in the classroom, just connecting with them, everywhere you can be, and that's how you really kind of bridge that gap between the two.
Well, we're nearby the end of our questions, so is there anything you want to share with the community while you're here?
I just think I'm very fortunate, very blessed to have this opportunity to come out here at Floyd Central and contribute to a wonderful school. And thank you to Mr. Sequeira for having the programs up and running where they are right now. And we're getting great facilities, great people, great teams, and we're doing great things already. I'm just excited to be a part of it. So I'm really thankful for the Floyd Central community to have me in and to welcome me in with opening arms. I'm getting a lot of emails, a lot of texts and phone calls already, and just excited to get started. So come June, I'll be here and ready to go. And anybody out there, if you have any questions, just reach out and let me know.
Well, today we have been talking to the new athletic director, Mr. Kane. I'm Gracie Rainbow, and this has been another production from the FC TV.